Hey guys, editor Justyn here. Thanks for clicking on the episode. Unfortunately, we ran into some video issues with this episode, but we still wanted to make sure we got the episode out for you guys to listen to while working on trying to get the video version up later. Hopefully you still enjoy us giving our opinions on the second half schedule for the 2024 season, and if you do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy the episode. Hey, welcome into Thy Kingdom Come. We're a podcast where we talk everything Chiefs and NFL, mostly Chiefs though, because that's what we know, right?
Yep.
Justyn here. I'm sitting with Dionte, and we're going to talk the rest of the schedule for the Chiefs for the rest of the season. We gave, just for a quick recap, we gave the team a 7-1 record.
Yep.
Going into Week 10. Mm-hmm. So, still really upset about that Week 6 bye.
Yeah.
Not happy about that at all. But, yeah, man. So, you want to let's just go ahead and just jump into, do you have anything before we start that, or you just want to jump in?
No, yeah, we'll jump into it. Which I think it should be 8-1.
No, 7-1, because we have a bye week.
Yeah, because we're starting on Week 10.
Right, starting on Week 10. So 7. No, you're right. 8-1.
8-1.
Are we starting on Week 10?
Yeah, Week 10.
No.
Yeah, we talked to Tampa Bay.
No,
when
it
we
is.
ended.
It is 7-1 because we have a bye week, Week 6. So we only play 8 games in the first 9 weeks. So it is 7-1.
Okay, 7-1. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I got math is hard this early.
Math is hard. Yo,
Right.
That's like 3 weeks in a row we've had to math, and
Yeah,
it didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
But we're really good at math outside of this, so no.
Yeah, for sure.
So, we're going to hit the schedule. We're coming into Week 10 at 7-1. We've already experienced our bye week, which we talked about. We talked about our little hate for that so early, but
So stupid.
Yeah.
How are you gonna? Hey, how are you gonna not reward the team that's won the Super Bowl 2 years in a row?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, there should be a reward.
Where they feel like they are rewarding us with tougher schedule bye week early, you know. They're like, oh, you want to get this 3-peat.
Okay, so I've been a little clickbaity lately, but I really do think the Chiefs probably have the hardest schedule, not based on necessarily strength of opponents, but based on the amount of short weeks and the fact that we play every day other than Tuesday.
Right, yeah, that is
so true. I'm a little upset.
Yeah. But hey, it's gonna make for a fun, interesting season.
It is what it is, man.
Yep. So we're coming into Week 10 at 7-1. We've already finished our bye week, and we're coming to Week 10 with a divisional game. That's Sunday, November 10th against the Denver Broncos, and this is actually a noon game. It's our first noon game of the season so far at this point, and so we got the Denver Broncos, and we understand. Last year, the first time we played them, we beat them 19-8. Nothing too whoopy there. And then a couple weeks later after that, we lost to them 24-9, which was a very frustrating game to watch, let me just say. And so, so with that being said, our last game against them was a loss. So sorry, Denver, we're going to have to beat you this week. So, but it is going to be a little different because they got a new quarterback right now.
Whether that's Bo Nix or Zach Wilson.
Yeah, or Jarrett Stidham.
Honestly, Jarrett Stidham might be their best bet.
Yeah, I know, because we haven't seen anything of Bo Nix. So
right.
That's going to be a little sight to see. We know they lost Jared Judy, key receiver for them last year. So they got some changes there, and I think I don't know. Maybe with the whole Russell Wilson thing, saga been over with, maybe they got better chemistry, whatever. I don't know. But even with that being said, I think we're still and this game will be in Kansas City. This will be at Arrowhead. So I think we're going to I think we'll take this game. And against Denver, again, it's the first time playing them.
Right.
It's going to be it's at our house. I got us obviously winning this game, but I think I'm going to go with us rolling them over this game.
Okay.
And I think we're going to put up some points.
Yep.
And so
how many are you thinking?
Yeah, I got 34-7.
34-7?
34-7.
Okay. kind of weird. You might think I'm crazy for this.
Okay, what you got?
But I think we barely beat them out in Arrowhead.
Okay, what you got?
So I'm thinking like 28-24.
Okay, they're going to put up some points, dude.
Well, and I think they're putting up points because we tend to play down to our opponents. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And wait, what? How many points did you say that we wouldn't give up?
Oh, we wouldn't give up more than 30.
More than 30. Okay.
Yep.
So we're still under there.
Yep. We haven't given up 30 points since the preseason of last year.
Yeah. Okay. So we're still under that 30 mark.
Yep.
And you got 28-24. Yeah, I got this as a blowout. I got us taking them 34-7 at the house. So yeah, we'll see that. So in week 11, another big game. A rematch from the last we seen them, which was in the playoffs, but we got the Buffalo Bills. This is on the Sunday, November 17th. This is a 3:25 game, and we're playing at Buffalo. So those fans are, they're
tough.
They're going to come with the vengeance.
Yep.
Because understanding just how in the playoffs we kind of took that hope away from them. So that's going to be a thing. But I think this game, for me, I think there's going to be a closer game. But I feel it should come out with the win here. I think that a huge piece, whether there was drama, whether there was maybe some chemistry not there towards latter in the season with the whole Stephon Diggs and stuff.
Right.
But I think he's a key piece there. You know what I mean? Yep. Now again, at this point, Keon Coleman got almost half the season under his belt, so we'll kind of see what he's working with.
They got MVS now.
Yeah, they got MVS. We'll say that. So now listen, here's the thing, and this is why I think there's a turnaround. Okay. Because last year we lost them in the regular season 20-17.
Right.
And I think maybe the year before.
Let me.
Yeah. What was that? 22. We played in 2022.
In 2022, I'm scrolling back, boys. We lost 24-20 in the regular season.
Yeah, 24-20. So Buffalo's kind of had our number in the regular season.
In the regular season.
The regular season. So, but I think this year will be a turnaround. We hope, right? Mm-hmm. A turnaround to us taking Buffalo during the regular season, and if we see them in the playoffs, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. But they got some pieces that had left that are some key pieces. So again, I think we are coming into Buffalo, and I think we're taking this game.
Okay.
I got this game as a win, and I got it. I think this is going to be I think this is going to be a 20-17 game.
So
20-17.
I'm thinking like a 31-24.
Okay.
So I think we win by a touchdown.
You said what was it?
31-24.
21-34.
No, 31-24.
Yeah, 31.
24.
24, that's what I said.
Yeah, so
touchdown. Okay.
But I could see the Chiefs losing this game.
Okay.
If
we lost, what's the margin there?
If we lose, it's by a field goal.
Okay, by a field goal. Okay.
Yeah, I think it would be like a field goal or less. Like it could be a 28-27 game.
Okay.
Could be a 27-24 game. So just like I said, nobody's going to score 30 points on us.
Yeah.
I also said we're not going to score under 24. So I actually looked. We have not given up 30 points in the regular season since October of 2022.
Ooh.
So, I mean.
Defense on a little hot streak.
Yeah. Defenses, since October of 2022, our defense has showed up.
Yep.
So we've lost games since then, but they're doing their part to try to keep offenses from scoring. Mm-hmm. And with us having deep threats legitimately now, then I think it'll help.
Yeah, and that's one thing that they've been working on kind of during these OTAs is the deep ball threat. So we're looking to see the deep ball threat comes back, which is obviously very exciting because, we remember just the years with Tyreek Hill and, how that was. So that's, again, bring that, another piece back to our game that's that should help, hopefully help things there.
Right.
So yeah, looking forward to that.
I saw a report, and I don't remember who it was from, but they had said the headline was why the Chiefs are the least likely team to throw short passes in 2024.
Oh.
And the reasons being Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown. I mean, even Rashee Rice, if you think about it, he's the yak guy, right? So he might catch a ball at 7 yards, but he's probably getting close to 15 out of it.
Yeah.
So even though it's technically a short pass, it's not because it's, past 10 yards after the catch. So yeah. That's so it's other people are catching on, and I mean, you see clickbait like, sure. Like why the Chiefs, why'd they let the Chiefs do this again? Oh no, the Chiefs again, like, and all that stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, we're back.
Yeah,
I would love to see double-digit touchdowns of over 20 yards. I think if we can get to like 20 touchdowns of over 20 yards, that would be dope.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
That'd be sweet.
So let's do it. That's all I'm saying. So that's the Buffalo game there. That one is it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game, but I think we come out on top there. And then we got Week 12. We got the Carolina Panthers on November 24th. This is also a noon game. The Carolina Panthers. We know that, man, last year was, just horrible for them. Yeah. We understand, but here's the thing. You drafted your quarterback who you want to be your future, but you didn't give the man any targets. You know what I mean? Adam Thielen at his age was, his best receiver. Right. Running back. They couldn't get a rhythm with Miles Sanders, and it was Miles Sanders starting, Chuba Hubbard, which Chuba Hubbard starting later in the season. But
and you think about Adam Thielen, he's in his career, he's always been a great number 2 receiver. Yeah. Right? He had Stephon Diggs ahead of him before Diggs left, and then after that you have Justin Jefferson. So he thrives when he has that number 1 guy. Yeah. So we're coming into the Carolina Panthers. Now they notice, hey, our receiving core is lacking for our guy, and we need to do something. So they did do it. They got Dionte Johnson. Yep. So they brought him over from Pittsburgh, and they also drafted Xavier Legette in it was the last pick of the first last pick of the first round. First round. Yep. It was pick 32 because Buffalo traded out of that too.
Yep, that's right. Yep. So Carolina went and said, okay, we need help for our quarterback, so let's go out and bring some guys in. So, and they drafted Jatavion Sanders, which was the number 2 tight end out of Texas coming into the draft behind Brock Bowers. So, I mean, they're really like, okay, we understand our offense needs better production, so here we go. So, we know that they picked up a big piece on the defense with Jadeveon Clowney. So they got a few pieces there, but, still figuring some things out. But I think that, this is a win for the Chiefs. This will be at Carolina. So there's that. But I got us, man, I got us come out of this game 24-17. 24-17.
So I think we're smacking Carolina.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be close.
All right. What
from the kickoff.
From the kickoff.
I think there's a kick return for a touchdown. Kick return for a touchdown. Whether that's the somewhere in the first quarter by the Chiefs. Right. I think either Xavier Worthy or Luis Rees-Zammit gets a TD. Roster. So, which I'm still really excited about that kickoff rule. Yeah. I can't wait to see how that plays out. But I think it's. I'm thinking like 41-13.
Ooh, yeah, 41-13. Okay. Yeah.
I think so. We haven't. I think this is the second 40 bomb I've put up this season. I think there's going to be more.
I'll take it.
I think the Chiefs are going to have much more than just a couple 40 games. Yeah. I mean, we have one 40 game last year, I think it was, and our offense wouldn't even catching balls.
No, it wouldn't like they. Yeah, it wasn't like the norm. And listen, I do believe that some, I agree with you, of putting up some points because of the fact of that we've done work to help build an offense to score in the red zone.
Right.
Harrison Butker was huge for us, just in just the amount of field goals that he had for us last year.
100%.
And we've seen just how we've built out in the tight end and the receivers. Yep. I do feel like that there's going to be a turnaround with scoring in the red zone, which we all were just, probably really frustrated last year, of just, understanding and recognizing how we're not getting the red zone. But, it mattered, but didn't matter because the defense were playing tremendous.
Right.
So the field goals in those situational times to kick the field goal rather than going for it on short yards, down there that, the coaching staff was trusting the plan and the game plan and just the defense to continue to do what they were doing. And so, I think that's why, we did kick even more field goals than we did. So, but I think
Spags we trust, bro.
That's right. But I think this season it's a turnaround in the red zone for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Like what'd you say? I think at the beginning you said Mahomes, with another about 50 touchdown a year or whatever.
50 touchdown, 5,000 yards.
Yeah. So that means we're going to be scoring the ball.
Right. I mean, last year, what do you have? Like 30 some odd touchdowns?
Yeah, I think you have a 34, 35.
Yeah. So it's. I'm going to pull up his stats from last year real quick. So last year, no, he only had 27 touchdowns last year.
Was it 27? Okay.
Yep. But just, he's due,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The year before, he had 41 touchdowns and 12 picks. I think his picks go to under 10.
Okay.
Because I feel like he was forcing the ball a lot more last year because guys weren't making catches.
Yeah.
So he had to force the ball.
Yeah.
So
I got him roughly. I think he's gonna have over 4,000 yards. I think he's gonna be around that 4,000 mark. Okay. I think he's gonna come in with about 41, 42 touchdowns.
Okay.
Passing touchdowns.
Well, in last year, despite having his lowest QB rating, he had his highest completion percentage, which is crazy to think of.
It is,
considering how many drops.
Drop balls, yeah. But like it's intriguing, but makes sense because the rushing attempts stepped up for Pacheco
for sure,
and the other backs as well. But our rushing kind of stepped up with lesser passer attempts, which then. Turn around and a better completion with all the drops. It's kind of head scratching. Like, that don't even make sense.
You think we had what was it like 40 drops or something like that?
Oh man,
almost. So if you cut that in half, his completion percentage is probably over 70.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Yeah, it will be the best of his career for sure.
I mean, it's still the best by 0.1%. But anyways, let's get back to this schedule. I'm getting off track.
Yeah.
We don't have Josiah to reel us in today. Oh man.
Yeah, we gave him the day off, so he's not with us today. So that's the Carolina game.
Yep.
Week 13, which is a Friday night, which is Black Friday. So shoppers, make sure you're back to watch the 2 p.m. game. So we got the Vegas on Friday, Black Friday game. And this will be on Prime Video. So Prime Video is what this game will be streaming on. And this will be the second game against the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is at home. And this game right here I have for my blowout.
Okay.
This game I have for my blowout.
Okay.
And this is what I got. I got 45 to 17. 45 to 17. I think that the second game at home, I think we're going to put it on them because, Las Vegas are going to have so much turkey in the system that we're just going to,
well,
just take it out on them.
Well, and you think day after Thanksgiving, Chiefs are going to be home
for
the holiday, spend time with family, Travis Kelce going to be able to, hang out with T Swizzle.
Yep. And we get it. We understand that this is a shorter week because we're just playing on Sunday, going to Friday, kind of what you were talking about with those short turnarounds. But I think they'll come out. And again, like you said, hey, when you're with family, it means something.
Mm-hmm.
And just having that, being at home, not worrying about traveling, so you'll
Right.
be able to rest from all the Thanksgiving food and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I think they come out, and I think this is a blowout, 45-17.
So I also think it's a blowout.
Okay, what you got?
I'm thinking 35-7.
35 to
take
7.
10 points off of your two scores.
Okay.
But still a blowout.
Yep.
And I just think it's because Raiders defense in the first quarter always plays us hard.
Sure. Yep.
So it's going to take us maybe a little bit to get going, but we're still going to ride the high of the week before. I say maybe 2 possessions with potentially no points. Have to punt the ball 1 possession, punt the ball, maybe a turnover, but we'll wind up. I think we'll wind up putting on some points in the second quarter on.
Yep. I'll take it. So that's going to be Friday the 29th, Las Vegas on Prime Video. And then week 14 on December 8th, we got the Los Angeles Chargers. And this is a 7:20 game. This is a Sunday night primetime game. And this is at home as well. This is our second game against the Chargers. And again, I'm going to be honest, I don't have huge hopes at all just for the Chargers record this year.
Rebuilding season.
Yeah, it truly looks like a rebuilding season, for sure offensively.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think that the Chargers, they may not. I mean, they may not win more games than they did last year. Maybe 1 or 2 more than they did last year.
Right.
But I think this Chargers game, it is going to be a Sunday night game. Man, it's going to be at home. I mean, the crowd's going to be rocking. I think, and I don't know. I think this game is going to be, again, the Chiefs taking the dub against the Chargers. And this is what I got. I got 30 to 14. 30 to 14.
Okay.
30 to 14.
I'm going to give it. I don't think this Chargers score a lot of points. I'm gonna give Chargers 10, Chiefs 31.
All right, 31-10.
31-10 Chiefs. Yeah.
31-10. So that's the second game against the Chargers.
I got to score in 30 a lot this season.
Yeah. Listen, and also this season is going to turn us back. Last year, we had the loss to the Raiders week 16. So the last game of the season, obviously, we beat the Chargers. We beat the Chargers, and that season,
our second team beat their first team.
Yeah, exactly. That game was the turnaround to start our streak back within our division.
Right.
And so I think that's why this year, I think we're going undefeated in our division, and we kind of start that streak back for sure.
Yep.
So we had the Chargers lost there. All right. And then week 15 here. Week 15, we have the Cleveland Browns. This is a noon game. And, okay, you may think I'm a little crazy here, but I think we may lose this game.
I'm trying to pick differently than you.
Yeah,
and you, since you talk first, it just seems like I'm copying.
Yeah, okay, you can copy me, right?
But yeah, so I've got it as a loss as well.
I got us losing this Cleveland game. Now we understand, what kind of health would Deshaun Watson be? How's Nick Chubb going to be? They did get Jerry Jeudy from the Broncos in the offseason. Their defense is still really stout, and that's why I think that this is going to be. I think we lose this game on a low scoring, just fought hard defensive game.
Okay.
And I mean, I got us losing the game at 10-13. 10-13.
So if there's a game the Chiefs score under 20 this season, this is the game for me. Well, I say under 24. So I don't think – so here's where I run into it. So if the Chiefs score 24, we win, I think. If we don't, we lose. And so with that, I don't know if I can give it a score because I don't think we'll score under 24. So I do think this is probably a loss, though. So I'm going to say 24 to, let's give it a weird score, 24-25.
24-25, okay.
24-25, Browns.
All right, the Browns. So we both, we both got the Browns. Yeah, beating us that game. I don't know. It's just, and it's going to be at Cleveland.
It's just a feeling, man.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
It's just that feeling.
Yeah, it does.
Everything's going so well. We've got to, there's got to be some adversity this season.
Well, and the Browns, their defense is really good.
They always play us tough.
Yeah, they're really good.
I mean, last preseason they put up 31 points.
Yeah. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. So,
funny.
but yeah, I don't know, that the defense is pretty good. So, and I think we come out with the loss there. So, and then we got, a little shorter rest because we have on the Saturday game, we have December 25th. December 21st. We have Houston. And this is a noon game on Saturday, and this is another game I got us taking a loss.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have us taking a loss, which, hey, Nico Collins, he just got extension, got a little paid. He agreed to a $72.75 million extension with, I think, like 52 or something like that, guaranteed. So pretty good for him.
On top of Nico Collins, they've got Tank Dell.
Yep. Yeah, Tank Dell's come back from his injury. He doesn't have an injury designation. He's been fine.
Right.
And it's off season, and they did get Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs. They got deep threats.
Yeah.
This is our secondary is going to be tested this game.
They brought in Joe Mixon.
Yep.
A proven back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
and C.J. Stroud had a fantastic rookie season.
Oh, yeah, huge.
Yeah, so he's coming to the season with confidence. Mm-hmm. They gave him a few more weapons, just to add to things. Now they'll have to work in chemistry there because we know a little bit. There's drama that follows Stephon Diggs. We understand how it was in Minnesota, how it was some in Buffalo. So, but he knows he's come in, and maybe he just wants to be that veteran presence for some of these other younger guys, and we'll see. But I mean, their receiving core is pretty deep. When you bring in Diggs and then Nico Collins got the extension, Tank Dell, which he was having a spectacular rookie year before his injury. They still got the veteran Robert Woods, Noah Brown, John Mechie III. So, I mean, they're pretty deep in the receiving core.
Yeah.
And they still got Dalton Schultz. So, which is a proven, veteran tight end. So, I think, and their defense is pretty good as well. They got Danielle Hunter from Minnesota in the offseason. So, again, they got some pieces that makes them, a contender. Like they are a contender, and I think they're going to come out. They had a tough loss in the playoffs against the Baltimore, but I think, they're going to be a good team this year. Yeah. And so I think that I do have us coming out with the loss, which is again a little shorter rest week, but I got us coming out loss against a tough team, and I got us losing this game. My score is going to be 27-30. 27-30.
Okay.
With us losing.
So I have us winning this game.
Okay.
I think Houston comes out hotter than us.
Okay. But make adjustments.
We make adjustments.
Second half.
And I think it's like a 31, 35, 27 game.
Okay.
So we'll score somewhere between 30 and 35, and they'll get like 27. I think it'll come down to a last possession.
Last possession?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got us winning. So this is the first one we've differed on. This is the first game we've differed on.
Yep.
It took only 16 weeks.
Yeah, to get there. But we got that. So we'll see how that goes. So
now reminder, Patrick Mahomes has only lost back-to-back games, I think, twice.
Ooh. Yeah.
I think so. But
and last year was one of those.
Right.
When we lost to Green Bay and Buffalo. So all right. So I got it as a back-to-back.
Yep.
Justyn doesn't, so we'll see how that goes. But I think those are two tough games for sure. And then Week 17 on Wednesday is December 25th, Christmas, baby. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Still short.
Yeah.
So we play 3 games in 10 days.
I know. Like,
that's nutty.
That's pretty crazy. So, and this game will be streamed on Netflix.
It's so stupid.
Netflix.
Yo, you got to
dipping into the Kool-Aid.
You literally have to have every streaming service in order to watch football this season.
Yeah. Yep. So, make sure you got Netflix. So,
yep.
But that's the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it will be at Pittsburgh. And we understand that they got some, what's going to happen with this, the quarterback situation. We know Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, are they both going to play? What's going to happen?
I think by this time of the season, Justin Wilson's playing full time.
You think so?
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
I think Russ starts the season.
Okay.
Justin Fields sits behind him, learns a little bit, and then Justin Fields is starting by this time of the season because Russ isn't doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So offensively, again, they got Justin Fields. They did draft Roman Wilson. They got Van Jefferson from Minnesota during the offseason. We know that Pat Freiermuth, he's a proven tight end really well. They got Patrick Queen, big pickup from the Ravens. Well, one of their arch enemies, or nemesis, whatever. They got him from the enemy of Baltimore, so that's really funny. But you got Patrick Queen that they picked up, which is huge, and that linebacker course. So they got some pieces there, but I think because of what's going on in the quarterback room, I don't think Pittsburgh is going to have a well of a season. I mean, could they? They could, but I don't think they have that great of a season. And so I definitely have us beating Pittsburgh. And I got us beating Pittsburgh. I'm actually going 42 to 24. 42 to 24. I think this game is going to be a little blowout. And this is a game that I got us scoring over 40, which I think this is the first time I picked them scoring over 40 for us.
No, you did a 41, I think.
Did I? In the first half, maybe?
No, you did a 45 to
Raiders, 45-17. Yep. So I got 42 to 24 at Pittsburgh on Christmas. I understand that this is a short week, but listen, we had several weeks ago just a back-to-back loss potentially. So, they're going to come out like, hey, let's finish strong.
Yep.
So, and I think that potentially these last couple weeks within week 17 and week 18 could be a potential, who's in that number one spot.
Right.
So I think I know it's going to be a short week, but they come out hot on Christmas and take the dub against Pittsburgh by a lot.
Okay. All right. So I picked the Chiefs over the Texans, and I think whoever wins that game wins number 1 seed.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Which means
predictions, baby.
I've got the Chiefs losing to the Steelers.
Okay. Ooh, what's your Steelers score?
So I think it's going to be like 28-24. It's going to be in the 20s.
28-24.
I think the Chiefs lose this game. We just come off a really emotional game against the Texans, hard-fought game. So I think we lose this game, but I think with beating the Texans, I think we've already clinched first seed, number 1 overall seed. So
you know what's funny is when I was looking at the schedule, I kind of was like, man, this is even such a shorter week that we could lose this Pittsburgh. But I just think that, I think that Houston game is going to be
now. Pittsburgh's going to be on a short week as well.
Yeah,
but it's I'm feeling they got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
at this point, they're not going to win their division.
Yeah.
They're probably going to finish last in their division, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Unless Cleveland just flops.
Yeah, that division is tough.
I
can see it.
It's like the AFC West of old. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we lackadaisically lose this game. So yeah. 24-28 Steelers.
All right, we got that. And don't forget, that's Christmas Day on Netflix. Make sure you watch it. So you better have all your Christmas gifts unwrapped and all that done because the Chiefs are playing Pittsburgh at noon. Got it?
At noon.
Got it. And then Week 18, the last game of the season, which is on a Sunday, January 5th, That's against the Broncos. So our
Right.
second game against the Broncos, and right now they don't have a time or TV channel listed right now.
Right.
That's a TBD game, so it's a flex game. So we'll see what happens there. Which probably, because of how bad the Broncos are, probably will be a garbage type of maybe time.
I think
the
only way we get a good time is if the Chiefs are contending for the number 1 seed, week 18.
I can see that. Yeah.
If they'll put it in prime time if it's a game where Chiefs need to clinch.
Yeah. But based off our record, and how the season going, it looks like that we would be in first place, and week 18 is our second bye week.
Right.
I think a rest for the starters, which I think is very can happen and doable within the schedule, even with some of these tough games. But I think that if the schedule plays out like it is, this can hopefully be a rest for some of the starters as we get ready for the postseason.
100%.
So with that, I think again, this Denver game is going to be a win, and even with our
backup,
our backup, and I got this as a 17-14 with a Chiefs win, 17-14 with the backups in.
I got this like a 42-3.
Okay, you got the backups destroying them.
I got the backups absolutely smacking the crap out of the Broncos.
Okay, what's the score? What you got?
Like 42-3, maybe 42-10.
Okay,
but
we'll go 42-10.
I think because our running game, like, it's going to be Pacheco still. Pacheco's still probably going to run a little bit, at least like first half, and then you get CEH, who can run with the best of them.
Yeah,
I think people sleep on CEH just because he got his job taken.
Sure.
But it's not that CEH was incapable.
Yeah.
It's just that Pacheco was more capable.
Yeah.
So it's not. I mean, you see in the postseason, CEH got the ball several times and just hard fought. The dude had a first down run where he made contact 4 yards.
Yeah.
Past the line of scrimmage, and then drove himself to 11 yards.
Yep.
And carried essentially an entire defense with him. So
listen, he understands his role, and obviously he's accepted it.
Right.
To even to accept to come back.
Right.
This year. So again, I think he knows his fit, he knows his role, and it seems like he's fine with it. The running back room is fine with it.
Yeah. And
the game plan that they do utilize him in, he's good with it, and he seems to be a team guy.
Yep.
So yeah. So this can be for your score,
right?
Maybe a big game for him.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, and let's think of. I think Jared Wiley has a great game this game.
Okay. Yeah.
I think Jared Wiley goes
up
like 3 touchdowns, man.
I like it. Uh-huh.
This dude, I think our running game gets us in scoring position, and Jared Wiley's going up to get some in the end zones.
Okay.
I mean, because we don't have a slouch of a backup.
No. Nope. Not at all.
So I'm excited.
Yep, me too. So that's our season. As we covered the latter half,
14-3 for both of us.
Yep. As we covered the latter half of the season, on this episode and last episode, you can catch the first half of the season. But we got us finished in 14-3, first in our division.
Yep.
And with this record, it has to be first in the conference. Like, with
I don't see another team getting 14 wins.
Yeah, I mean,
especially Baltimore or Cleveland, because they've got to face their division 6 times.
Yeah,
right?
And I mean, Baltimore last year was 13-4, and Buffalo finished 11-6. Miami finished 11-6. Houston was 10-7.
Houston,
and
I think Houston has the best shot at contending for first place.
Yeah. Okay.
In the division, because they play the Colts, the Titans, and the Jaguars.
So basically, what we're saying is, if you look back at 2022 season, we're repeating at 14-3.
Yep.
14-3 is what we're looking like.
Yep.
So I like it. And in that year we were 6-0 in the division, 9-3 in the conference.
Yep.
7-1 at home, 7-2 away, and we had the first overall seed. We understand that was that weird, Buffalo Cincinnati situation,
right?
But within their game, But yeah, I'll take it. 14-3 is what we're looking like coming out of this year. We're marking that down.
Mm-hmm.
First in our division, first in the conference, and we're on the road for the three-peat.
I think we have the number one scoring offense.
Okay.
And the number one scoring defense.
Ooh. We're going big or go home.
I'm going big or go home.
Okay.
Like Patrick Mahomes, 50 touchdowns, 5,000 yards.
Okay.
Chiefs don't allow a team to score over 30. Chiefs don't score under 24. Chiefs have the best offense and best defense.
Look at those bold predictions.
Bold predictions, bro.
Yep. Oh,
I high hopes for a living. As,
yeah.
As Maroon 5 says it best.
Right.
Or is that Maroon 5? Or is that
I don't know.
Fall Out Boy?
Whoever it is you want it to be. There it is. No.
Yeah, right. It'll be who you want.
Yeah. We talk sports. Forget.
We talk sports.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's that.
There's that.
So that's the full season. Again, it's exciting to see how it plays out.
Yep.
So that's that. And
does the season end in a Super Bowl victory?
Ooh. Question mark?
Mm-hmm. To be discussed later.
TBD. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Yeah, we'll TBD that. And we'll throw in an episode where we talk about
Hookline.
Yeah, we'll give some predictions on what the playoff teams are.
Yeah,
matchups and what they look like, and see it comes out. Yeah,
maybe
we'll do that.
give our thoughts on records for other teams.
Yeah,
where say who the just say who the division winners are, and then the wild cards.
Yep,
and then play out from there.
Yeah,
I know some people online do they do that little chart where they select how many wins each team's gonna have, like between 0 and 3, 4 and 6, stuff like that. So maybe we'll do something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll TBD that part of the postseason. So that's it for our schedule. You can get again the first half from last week, the latter half from this week, and we'll see how it goes.
Tell us what you think. Tell us how wrong we are.
Yeah. Go
how
ahead.
wrong you think we. I know there's going to be somebody out there be like, there ain't no way the Chiefs are going to win 14 games. If the Chiefs win 14 games, it's because the referees help.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of funny things online about that. But let us know your thoughts. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't. Comment, subscribe, so you're not missing anything. We're on the road to 50 subs, man. We're a couple subs away.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let us know what you think. And until next time, guys, thy kingdom come.